You folks are welcome to move up so you can hear me. I talk.
Kind of scared.
Yeah.
No.
No. I do talk a little bit soft, so
Yeah, he does.
I do.
The soft talk.
Yeah.
All right. Plus, I didn't know.
Okay, you're fine.
Yeah.
That right there.
The congressional people.
Okay. We'll call a meeting to order. The first item is the pledge. So we all stand up, please, and recite the pledge. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We don't nearly do that enough. Know that?
Yeah. Next item, approval of minutes for January 21st and February 25th, 2025. And I will approve those. Okay. We got correspondence here. Case DB-2025-37 is Ryan Lindsay Ditch Creek. They request a continuation.
Yeah, she needs to hire a surveyor to do her property, and she wasn't going to be done in time with his schedule, so she asked if she could continue it to the August meeting.
Should I table it or continue to August, you think?
Continue.
Okay. So I make a motion to continue case DB-2025-37 to August. Okay. First case, they're all. We got three cases. They're public hearings. I have to read the rules of conduct, so bear with me. Rules of conduct. At a public hearing before the board, the petitioner or proponent shall first present the facts and arguments in support of the case. Those who oppose the petitioner shall follow. The petitioner shall have bundled time at the conclusion of those opposing the petition. Those opposed shall then be allowed a total maximum of 10 minutes to rebut any new statements made by the petitioner in its rebuttal. It should be within the discretion of the board to impose any time limitation on either the petitioner or respondent and to limit public comment to those determined by state statute to the interested parties. Written remonstrance shall be accepted by the board but need not to be read into the board's record. This then concludes the public hearing. To maintain orderly procedure, each side shall proceed without interruption by others. All materials presented by the petitioner and or remonstrators or supporters to the petition, including photographs, shall become property of the board and part of the record. Okay, with that, the first case is DB-2025-46, applicant Louis Gallagher. The location is 456 Bellflower Drive, Valparaiso, Jackson Township. Zone is RR, Rural Residential District. Acreage is 1.65. Request to allow more than two structures on partial land less than 2 acres in size for a proposed third gazebo or
pergola.
You'll put gazebo or pergola?
Pergola.
Okay, located near the swimming pool. Okay, you had both in there. I wasn't sure which one you were on. Present your case.
We just were asking for permission to put a pergola up by our pool to provide shade and, just a place to relax outside while we're outside by the pool.
Okay. All right. Anybody have, it's a public hearing. A public hearing, anybody has any questions in favor or against or any questions? No? Okay. Chrissy, any?
No, we just require, this is the third structure, so he has to have variance being that it's permit driven. Everything is fine though, there's no issues. He meets all the setbacks and all the rest of the codes. It's
What
structure?
Okay, what size will your pergola be?
14 by 20.
Yeah, I'm sorry. What size will your pergola?
14 by 20.
14 by 20. And that will fit on that concrete part
Yes, sir.
swimming pool? Because I see it
Yep.
front of the swimming pool. Okay. All right. Yeah, it won't affect drainage because it's sitting on your existing. It will exist on existing concrete.
Correct.
Okay, and it is in the backyard behind the pine trees, so you won't even see it.
Nope.
Okay. And questions?
I looked and it said that all the square footage of the three structures do not go over what is allowed by
Yeah.
state statutes, so I don't have a problem.
It's just because it's a third structure.
Right,
That's it.
right.
And he's only allowed 2, is that correct?
Yeah, because
Mhm.
he's less than, 2
But even with the three, he's still under
Yeah.
what's
allowed.
mandated by the
Okay.
state.
All right. It's going to be used for storage at all, or it's going to be open?
Open.
Okay, fine.
No walls.
Okay, very good. Okay. I'd like to make a motion to approve case DB-2025-46. You're approved.
You can
Awesome.
come tomorrow, pick up your permit. We have documents down here, otherwise you would be able to. Okay. But tomorrow, or sometime this week.
Okay,
Thank you.
You guys got a nice place.
thank you.
Maintained very well.
Do you want me to bring the sign back to you?
No, we'll pick it up.
Okay.
We'll come pick it up. All right.
Your pockets to start spending the money, right?
You're welcome. Next case is DB-2025-48. Applicant is Mike Deldery. Location is at 1316 North, 375 East, Chesterton, Pine Township. Zone RR, Residential District. Acreage is 2. Request to allow for a proposed 40 by 60 accessory structure to vary from the following. First, an increase in maximum floor area. Second, the appearance not to match or closely resemble of the primary structure.
Yep. I'm just looking to put a building up. I'm retiring September 1st, hopefully. So I'm going to just fill around and hopefully get another classic car. I had to get rid of my classic car. And I got, like I said, I got a boat across the street at Rita Dodd's house I've had over there for years. I got my snowmobiles and a snowmobile trailer. I got a bunch of ice fishing equipment that is just stacked up in my garage. So just add some space and have some storage. And I like to tinker around with stuff and keep myself busy, get away from the refrigerator and the television and try and stay somewhat healthy. So that's the game plan.
Okay, thank you. It's a public hearing. Anybody want to speak in favor? Seeing none. Any questions or against? Seeing none. Public hearing is closed. Time you would have it. Okay.
What was that?
Time you would have it as you were working
Yeah.
vehicle on
I'm always,
a trailer. So
Yep.
the question comes, you're going to use it for business.
no, sir.
Yeah, I thought you were sandblasting.
Well, I do, that's car hauler. So I don't have, unless I lay underneath the ground, even to change my own oil on my own cars, I use that thing to change my oil on my cars and all kinds of stuff.
The question I'm asking, are you going to have a business?
No, sir.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
No, I'm not looking to run a
Because
business.
you're going to,
I'm retiring.
okay.
Yeah. I mean,
Time you would have it, about pull up, he has a
yeah, I mean,
air,
I do that a lot. I'm messing around with stuff all the time.
Yeah. We just want to make sure it's not a business. You have to,
Sure.
if it's a business, you have to apply.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
if I was a nuisance to my neighbors, they've been here. I'm not running a business out of there. So
And it's just for your personal storage.
yeah, I mean,
Okay.
no, I'm not doing it's not that large, but you asked me, you said, why do you need such a large building? But everybody I know that has a building, like, it gets filled up darn fast. Like I could, if I still had my cutlass, the building would be probably 60% full, just bringing my own stuff back to my own house.
You need to sign a document saying that it won't be used for residents or no business will be allowed in it or the county can tear it.
That's no problem.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And it's not you? It's
Yeah.
somebody that's
Oh, I
all burned out
understand.
because
Yeah.
it's been burned so many times.
Yeah, you don't want. I get it.
Just so you know, it's just not personal. Everyone that does it, we have to standard procedure now.
No worries. Yeah.
Gotcha.
How many square feet is he over?
I'm over.
92?
Is it that much?
How much?
892.
2.
But that counts my shed, right? So I
Yes.
a 12 by 16 shed that comes out to 192. So
Yeah, so are you removing that?
I rebuilt the floor in that shed right before I mean, if you saw it when you were over there, the shed, I had to jack it up, build a new floor,
I
and
see it jacked up.
slide. I haven't even completed it yet. I'm
I
like,
thought you were removing that.
no, I was gonna remove it, but that for me to put another shed up would be probably, like it'd be like probably $11,000 for a shed that size, and it's nice to pull lawnmower in there in case the mice like night, So I don't want them in my barn if I don't have to. If I don't have to have my,
Can you make your
I could make the barn smaller
okay
if it were necessary. I kind of don't want to, but if I had to,
you're 800 feet over.
yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
how much smaller can you make it
I mean,
and live with it?
I'd really like to do it with that's why I applied for a variance. So, I mean, in a perfect world, that's what I'd like to do. Just because I'm a guy that's been working his whole life, and my wife, I think she's going to kind of be done with me pretty quickly. So I think it's going to be my little oasis getaway as well,
Can you remove that shed before you complete it? That would help.
I mean, I already spent $1,200 rebuilding the floor on it. I'd rather not. I mean, I guess if I had to, I could. I mean, it's 192 square foot, and I'm 90 feet in all directions from all my neighbors' property,
You're pretty.
and I'm landlocked.
You got a
Kind of.
buffer in the
It's-
back too, don't you?
Yeah, there's a gigantic buffer back there.
Yeah.
And there's some large pole barns in the area.
And
I mean, and my neighbor has everybody's got big.
Yeah, I drove up and down.
And I don't know.
Just 800 is pretty.
It is a lot.
If
Yeah.
300, 400.
If I could see if we were all stacked with two
Yeah.
2 acre parcels, that'd be a lot of
Yeah.
rainwater runoff. But I'm on the high side of
Yeah.
the water drainage. I got the drain tile for the whole area is in front of my yard in the ditch that I maintain. So, like, we have good drainage over there where I'm at.
Oh.
Not so much around me further away, but right where I'm at, water drains out pretty good. So,
Okay. And no issue with the height.
20 feet. You can't go over 20 feet. You realize that, right?
yeah, I'm just under 20 feet.
Okay.
Yep.
Because he didn't apply for it. So. And what color are you wanting it to be?
It's a dark gray with a black wainscot, which I got black shutters on my house, and the house
Okay.
is a blue. So I mean, it does kind of match. It's not blue.
You got black shutters now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I will make a motion to approve case DV 2025-48 with understanding you will come in and sign the document.
Sure.
No business. It's just
Yep.
strictly for personal use.
Perfect.
Okay. So it's approved.
Awesome.
I will turn in the comment you made about the shipping containers. You were right. There's many. Not only
I mean,
there,
do you see it? It's under the power line.
It's-
Like they're not even.
I'm gonna show. There's no,
I mean, I hate to be that guy,
Well,
but
we're working on that, but I think it's out of hand in that area. I drove around. I think I seen
You-
5. Besides,
you got all kinds of things going on over.
there's 5 shipping. Somebody had
There's.
front yard off the
Oh,
driveway.
we have them all over the county. We're in the process of working on an ordinance.
I mean, they're cheap storage. I mean, like
Well, they are, but
I entertained it years ago, but my wife shot me down. She's like, "We're not."
they're a place. But what an eyesore!
Yeah.
Right. So
There's
What an eyesore!
people that are living in campers. I can rattle off probably
Yeah.
4 of them within 2 miles of my house
I-
in abandoned homes like that are condemned, plumbed into the old septic system. They're living in those campers year round. Like, there's a lot of them. Like,
Yeah.
So, I mean, fair for one, fair for all. That's what I say. So
It was a good complaint. I mean,
No,
it was valid. Yeah,
did you
and I was
put
so-
something in? Because we have an online.
no, I'm not that guy. I mean, but
horrible. He told
I just, I'm like,
Oh.
it seems like I got to jump through a lot of hoops to do something, and I keep a pretty tidy home.
We're trying to get a list of everyone that
Yeah.
does have those shipping.
I'm not gonna be that guy, but if
I know,
he
but
wants,
just for the future, because I heard that they were delivering them to people whoever wanted them.
Yeah, that's-
Like
Oh.
it's showing up all over.
because they had too many of them that they were just offering them out and would even deliver and drop them off.
Oh, the worst case, you got those 2 on
yeah,
I agree, Darnie. But if you go to the next street over, 400 East, somebody put one right. I mean, it's a nice house, right in the front yard,
We have a lot.
off the driveway.
the next street.
I said, "What?
I don't know where you're talking.
Connex boxes.
Yeah,
Shipping container?" Shipping.
Yeah, shipping containers. You know,
Look like railroad.
you could buy a 40. So for you to build a 10 by 40-foot long missile, that's 400 square foot. I mean, you're talking probably a pretty substantial amount of money where you can have one of those delivered for
Well, I get
$3,000 and
Yeah.
you know, whatever.
What an
I
eyesore.
wonder if the assessors are charging taxes on it.
Oh,
I bet not.
I doubt not. You know,
It's,
I was getting taxes on a chicken coop that's been down for 8 years.
yeah.
Realized when I started this process.
My opinion is eyesore. Now, if
Oh, yeah,
it's a
you know,
barn behind a barn, for,
yeah. It's if it's hidden or whatever. You know,
but not,
yeah.
the way they're turning up. So,
All right,
well, you're approved.
Thank you,
Yeah.
sir.
Permit.
Appreciate it.
ready. Call Monica. She'll let you know what the status is.
Okie doke. Very good. Thank you, guys.
You're welcome. Next case, DB-2025-49. Applicant is Michael and Sherry Taylor, location 435 North, 400 East, Valparaiso, Washington Township. Zone is RR, Rural Residential District. Acreage is 5. Request to allow for proposed 30 by 40 accessory structure with an 8 by 40 lean-to be placed in the front yard and be used for personal storage. Thanks, folks, you're on.
We're here to for the variance for this 30 by 40 garage. It'd be stick built with concrete foundations, built by Ed Welson and Son Construction. Everything will match the house, an existing garage. The pitch of the roof would be 612 instead of 1212. Vinyl siding, one overhead door facing north, and the structure would actually be 30 foot in front of the existing structures because that's where our current turnaround is. And if we had moved it to the east, we would have to put in maybe another 2,000 square foot of gravel to be able to pull in and then to back a trailer. And I just think that if we position it anywhere else on, behind the existing structures, it just won't look right. I mean, when it runs north and south, we're going to have 4 windows spaced evenly. Originally wanted to do a pole barn, make it look like a barn because I'm the 4th generation on the property. My grandkids are the 6th generation on the property. But to do that, it's just ridiculous, so going stick built, having everything match, it'll be more economical, number one, about $15,000 cheaper than just a plain pole barn, and I think it will look a lot nicer just having another stick built building. And behind there, if we move the structure back, then we're getting into our garden space where we've put quite a bit of money into bringing in fertilizer, black dirt, and everything kind of has its place there. And that's why we like to put it there. It's not like it's in the front yard. It's just, we're like 700 foot off the road, and we own the existing or the surrounding 12.2 acres and the house up front. So there's nobody right next door that would be looking at any kind of an eyesore because it won't be an eyesore, so, but with it being in front of the house, that's why we're here for the variance.
Okay. The public hearing, I don't see anybody, so I'm going to close the public hearing. I have to look at hardships, okay, and I don't see a hardship on this, okay. I know what you want to do, I understand that completely, but you have a large spot right outside of the house. I know you got a little garden there. It might be a little bit low, but it's not that low, and I know you're trying to save on gravel, okay, save on gravel, but cost is not a hardship, okay. I drove up and down pretty far.
Yeah.
Both directions. There's not one in the front yard. Not one. And if you had no other spot to put it, and you had to have it, but you have an easy spot right next to the house and right next to it.
And that's where the runoff drains to the back of the property and then down towards 450.
Yeah, you can manage around that. Yeah, you have to slope the land.
And I don't want to put a building where it's going to be running and have to try to reroute. And I just don't see how it's an eyesore to be 30 foot. It's really not even, I mean,
Our house is 800 feet off of the road,
Yeah.
and the pole barn would begin 735 feet off of the road.
but it's where it's proportioned to the, I mean, we have a, would you like to see this?
We have it here.
But I don't think I need,
Can you screen it? Can you screen it with pine trees?
it'll be a nice enough looking building that it doesn't need to be hit. I mean, I'm just being honest. I mean, a stick-built garage is how much nicer than a pole barn. And it's from when you look from the road.
Yeah, I agree.
When you look from the road,
Yeah.
you would barely be able to tell that it's in front. You know, it's 30 foot.
Who's
You know,
who's building your pole barn?
Ed Welson,
He's an established builder. He is.
Yeah, he
He-
built our house.
he built the house.
He's a good builder.
But I don't want a third building to look like everything's just crammed back there to
We
where
built so close to the back of the property.
it would be more aesthetically pleasing to have it run north and south right there at the turnaround instead of just sticking it in the back. And now we're going to be limited for the room to get from the front of that building. It's all going to have to be gravel. I mean, it will not be an eyesore by any means.
How close would it be from the corner of the house? You said 30 feet space, or
No, it would be like when you look at in line, it would be like 30 foot in front of the house. But I mean, it's like 80 foot, I think. We measured it off. Like when you come out the door, well, they're from like where I had it, staked out or whatever. I think it was like 80 foot to the, at an angle, but I don't think it would look right anywhere else behind that turnaround. The way we have the driveway,
Limit your access too.
the way the driveway's laid out, and the turnaround's laid out. I mean, I'm not going to chop it up and make it look a mess. I mean, that's why we're here, is because we don't want it to be a mess, and it would not look right. 3 buildings just in a row.
but you understand the reason why the county doesn't want them in the front yard. Okay, otherwise,
It's not in my front yard.
No.
It's ahead of the house. Now, come on. I got 5 acres, and the driveway splits it, right?
From
It's not the yard.
front yard, from the
But-
to your house. That's front yard.
And then,
We have arguments with people that flip their house.
Yeah.
Their door over here.
well, then I got Luke Gates Farms comes and bales my yard. I mean, and that's that side of the property. He comes and bales it, and the other, whatever. And it's just a poor argument to say that you're putting it in your front yard, because it's not.
technically you are, but
By your standards,
technically
yes. Yes.
it's your front yard.
I drive
It's
through.
all the way back, so it's still your front
Yeah,
yard.
Yeah.
You go on the subdivision over there. Is it Valley Run? Across the road, just catty corner.
Yeah.
One of the guys we had to send a letter to put a 30 by 40 or 30 by 50 pole barn in the subdivision right next to his house. And it's not in front of it, but come on, you're in the subdivision. He's got a 2-story house in a 30 by 40 or 50 pole barn right next to it. And that, our situation's going to look worse than that. How can it?
well, see what happens too. Let me explain to you. People put or try to put pole barns dead in front of their house. There's one out there now that he did it illegally, and right in front. You look out your front door, you look at a pole barn. Okay, I mean, do we want that?
No.
Okay.
No, nobody does.
That's why we have.
Right. And that's why I'm here for variance.
Yeah, I understand it.
You know, I mean, we can look at it if it's positioned where we're requesting it to be. We'd be able to look out the front window and see it. You know, where like at night, you know, you hear something, whatever. We can flip on the light, look out there. It's where if it's back off to the side, you know, it just.
Yeah.
I mean, if we can't put it there, I don't know that I'll do it because I don't want it hillbillied up. Pardon my whatever, but I just don't think it would look right just stacked straight across, and it would look so much nicer if you just pulled in aesthetically pleasing. I mean, it would just look so much better.
Are you gonna match the house?
Yes. Yeah, Von Tobel's has siding.
Exactly. I mean, it's all look.
No, it's not. I don't think they make the same, but we brought samples. Currently, we have like a wood grain, and they offer like more solids. But the one that we chose is
built what 2 years ago? You said?
oh no, 2004.
Oh, 2004. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
So, and actually, the place where we got the siding was where old 3D was. There was a construction.
That's a long time ago.
Spesco, I think was it called?
No, but anyway, we took samples and
Matched it as
close as possible. And the shingles, we just had a house shingled a couple of years ago, so we'd be using the same shingles. Green windows, green overhead door, same company, so it should look like it's always been there.
I'm looking right now. You have brick. I'm trying to remember.
No.
You have brick? No, you didn't.
No.
So you have a detached garage now.
Yeah, it's attached with a overhang.
So he wants to put it right
Right there.
right in
Yeah.
front. See the space in back. That's on the side of the house. See all that space. Okay. See, he's gonna put it right here. Yeah, all that space. And what he's saying, you got 3 buildings lined up. You know, how's that gonna look? You know, commercial. You know, it's a comment.
Yeah.
It's a good comment.
He's not over like in the square footage or something like that. Is it gonna be the same height as your current detached?
Well, overall, it'd be a little shorter because of the pitch of the roof, but the side walls are be 10 foot, just like the existing.
Is he over on square feet?
No, he's not over any. The only thing that he has is front yard. He's on 5 acres.
Yeah. The lean-to, where would the lean-to be facing? Do we have?
The east side, away from the road.
Oh, you won't see a lean-to.
No.
No, the lean-to is going towards the garden, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So your door would be off the drive, of course. What would be facing the street? Windows or?
The 4 windows, yeah. The man door will be on the side of the lean-to, under the lean-to.
You're gonna see these same windows as
Yeah. It's, well,
We're gonna try to.
they're going to be green Anderson windows from Von Tobel's, like we have now.
and the shingles will match the house.
Yeah,
And the garage door will match.
same manufacturer.
And then your pitch, you said 612.
Yeah,
Why so low? We have higher pitch now.
because of the price. When I talked to Ed, he said that anything over 612 anymore is just outrageous.
Well, it would look better if it was higher pitch.
Well, I don't,
I know.
you know,
I
you're talking dollars.
yeah.
I'm retired.
you know, it might still look like a pole barn. You know, if you, I want to work with you, but I think you should be at least 812. I mean, you got really nice pitch. You know, if you look at his picture here, it will blend in a lot.
But from the road, you won't be able to really see it. You'll be seeing the broad side
Well,
of the roof.
you know what? I'm trying to be flexible with you, but if you want to be rigid, I would be rigid. Don't I'm gonna prove it. It's 812. I think it will look a lot better. I think we're putting in the front yard, and you try match,
Right.
so you can match the windows. Okay. Match the siding. So, it's your decision.
I suppose so.
It can't be that much. It can't be that. I know it's a little bit more, but I'd be
Well, this is coming from a guy that does it every day.
I'm-
Ed told me. He said anything over 612 pitch is ridiculously priced. Because I want to go 1212. He said, you are going to pay. And that's why my bid from
Yeah.
Milmar was 81,000 for a pole barn
Yeah.
with 1212 pitch rafters.
They're getting crazy. Everybody is
I know.
on price. It's nuts. But I can't worry about that. I told you, a hardship.
Whatever. I'll do the 812, pay the extra.
I think you would like that at the end. I really do. I like to see what's higher, really. Same as the other garage, but I'm trying to be reasonable. Because your garage is 12, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
See, you got that 12, you got that 12. See, that was only going to be half. Because we have people come in here and try to match their house with the pitch also.
Yeah.
A lot of, not everybody, but a lot.
Well, that was our original plan till we got the price.
Because you got a nice house. I mean,
Yeah.
you do.
I didn't want a squatty
Ed-
412 pitch. Oh,
And Ed has done a couple not too far from me.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's that one off of 400. And I was watching him when he was building it. I was out there. I think he needed a variance for something. I forgot. But yeah, if you agree to 812, okay, I'll probably approve it, but I'd like you to look at it again. You may want to, I don't know how much difference from 812 to 1012, run the numbers, but I'm not going to require that. Just once it's built, you stand back and say, oh, should I have done that or not? And go look at others. Ask Ed. I think he built it off of 400. And there's a couple others.
Down our road.
Yeah, 400 each.
I know he built one on the corner of 500 and 4.
No, it's just,
A house.
I think it's a blue house, kind of like a blue. It's down 400. It might be 500. It's the west side, but there's several out there. And there's a one that's Washington Township. It was back about 1,000 feet. He came back twice for us. I can't remember. The big mansion back there. Still.
Oh, Brad.
Bradley, he's doing the also. Yeah, Bradley is exactly. So
And where do they live? What road?
when you come in tomorrow or whatever, you can look it up. But I just want you to look at that for me. I hate to see you, because I know money is an issue. You may want to look at it. It's going to change the whole layout. I mean, I agree with you about the three buildings together.
Okay.
But in the end here, you want
well, if you'll approve it for 812, then just put that down, and that's what we'll do.
okay. And it's going to be used for personal business.
Personal
Yeah.
storage.
Not, yeah. And you have to sign document. You heard Chris
Yep.
before. Everybody has to sign document. You can't-
Which
Okay.
our neighbor to the north, we just saw a sign out in the spring or fall, and they had an oversized FBI building put up just 2 doors down from me.
Good. What's their last name?
I would guarantee you they're running their tire business out of there because they got rows and rows of semi-tires, and pallet racking stood up behind that pole barn, and we have to listen to a fork truck run.
Did you put in a complaint?
Turn it.
There's go online and you can remain anonymous and put in a complaint and have our code enforcement guy go out there and take a look and see what's going on.
Okay.
Okay?
See, this is what we're concerned about pole barns.
Yeah.
That turns into a business.
Yeah.
Exactly what we hear the
Yeah.
comments, and now we
Supposedly has a tire store in Portage, and I don't know if this is,
use that storage.
whatever, but so.
Yeah.
All right.
But if you could please turn that in.
If you see any Connex boxes, you know they're illegal.
I'm glad we didn't go that route.
Great. And me too.
Pam, any comments on
I'm
this?
good.
You agree with? Okay. You're not upset with me, are you?
We'll go with it.
Make you spend some more money on it. Okay.
It just wouldn't look right anywhere else.
You may thank me. In the,
We've laid it out and pondered before we even came to you with it.
apparently, you were thinking of that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we were originally, but
Yeah.
just
The amount
Oh, my
we'd have to
background,
build it up.
I used to be a builder.
okay.
That's why I'm coming from a little bit of experience.
Yeah.
Okay. So I've been there, but people say, oh,
Well, Ed tried to talk me into doing the 12-12 with room storage rafters. It's like
hey,
I don't need any more room for junk.
Ed's a good guy. He's
He is. He is.
He's a good builder. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. With that, I'm gonna approve case DB -2025-49 with the understanding it won't be used for business. You have to sign a document only personal storage, and it would be placed where you have it marked out state, and you would change the pitch to at least A12.
Okay.
And it will match the house as close as possible. Yeah, even the windows. I mean, it's
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
everything. Yeah, you got windows as close as you can with the siding.
Yes.
So you're good. Did I miss anything?
No.
You're approved.
Thanks for your
Thank you.
time.
Good luck. Anything else?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna close the meeting.
Get your revised plans, just the middle plans,
What is it?
the building, fish. I'm just going for a revised plan. Get that to us. I'll make sure he gets it, looks it over. Just thumbs up and we can.
No. I think.
Okay.
Okay, you're welcome.
Is there another chart for the?
No, I'll put the chat, I'll get the, there's a separate.
Okay.
So I think it's up to 50 of that.
Okay.
Okay,
Want it.
Thank you.
all right, you're welcome.